In this video, we are going to discuss about subsidies. A subsidy is a form of financial support extended to an economic sector, generally with the aim of promoting economic and social policy. Think of subsidies as negative tax. Now, we all understand what tax is, because when tax is actually the government going to take money from either producers or consumers for the goods and services that is being bought in the market. Now, subsidy is actually government going to pay out to either producers or consumers, so that would be the economic sector. So government is going to pay out to consumers or producers in order to encourage to buy a specific good or services. Now, for example, if the government has a policy to increase the amount of consumption of environmentally friendly cars, it can give a subsidy to the consumers, meaning as cash rebates. So when you buy a car, the government is going to refund back some portion of it so that people would be encouraged to buy more of environmentally friendly cars. So this is normally known as rebates, and when we talk about subsidies, we are more focusing on the producers where the cost of production is lowered so that the producers are inclined to produce more of that product and supply to the market. The classical example in Sri Lanka is fertilizer subsidies for the farmers. To encourage farmers to produce more agricultural goods, government is providing subsidies to the fertilizers, which is in turn is going to reduce the cost of production of agricultural goods so that they would supply more to the market. So this is how the subsidy works. So if you were to summarize, a subsidy is a payment generally by the government to the suppliers that reduce their cost of production and encourages them to increase their output. So it's going to reduce the cost of production, reduce the cost of production in order to encourage or increase output. So the effect on the market operation is that when it affects the producers, the supply curve would shift to the right because there are more products have been produced in the market. So this is the general idea of subsidies. Let's look at how it's going to affect our equation on demand and supply function and how it's going to affect the graphs of supply and demand curves in the next video.